Okay. Nah, that's stupid. Anyways, how you guys doing? Great? Fantastic? You're not there? It's fine. It's fine. Hey, no, Frank's here. Frank's here. Frank's here. Frank's here. And the stupid background desktop thing, I need to mute the Twitch stream. So I can, check on you guys. Make sure the chat's there and see who's in there. Yes. It's a good day to be up. Now I'm kidding. Let's switch it over, shall we? Switch it over. There you go. Oh, that is nice. Look at that. That's cool. And no, I didn't go back and...
You saw it too, right?
I didn't go back and try to learn how to fish. Last stream, I really haven't played it since last time. Oh, this guy's dead. Let's heal him. Gotta get back to the character with these guys.
Oh, you're a lifesaver. Now I can get back to my mess. Sorry, forgot I spoke. Don't mind me.
Nice.
I'm always amazed what healing arts can do.
Just doing my job. No need to thank me.
Equipment panel. What am I looking for? Ah, yes, equipment. Oh, this is a lower level shield, but yeah. Wait. Wonder if we got all the owls in this area. I'll have to go back to the owl thing. That was oddly quiet.
Hey. Is it just me, or have those two barely spoken a single word to one another?
I know, right? But after everything that happened with Miguel, is it really any wonder?
Kinda puts a damper on the whole journey though, huh? How long do you think they're gonna keep this up?
If
Forever.
it bothers you that much, why don't you ask them?
Why do I have to ask?
How come you walk together like that?
She really doesn't beat around the bush.
You mean Kisara and myself?
You hadn't noticed? You've been practically joined at the hip ever since we left Vicente.
I guess it's force of habit, most likely. I was always ready to protect him, should the need arise. It sort of came with the job description.
Right. From being in the Elder Menancia Guard. Although, Dohalim's pretty capable of defending himself, isn't he?
Having guards doesn't necessarily mean the one being guarded is weak. No one's perfect all the time.
Even so, it's not like they're entirely wrong, Kisara. You're no longer in my employ, after all.
I don't know. I mean, if it's what she's used to and you're both comfortable with it, then who are we to judge?
But she doesn't serve him anymore. It isn't normal for her to keep following him around like she still does.
You know, she's probably right. And a lot has changed over the last few days. I guess it wouldn't hurt to rethink our relationship in light of the new circumstances. Perhaps I'll give it some thought after all. Does that sound all right by you?
Of course.
You might want to stop asking his permission for every little thing while you're at it.
Sorry. It's not that easy, shaking off old habits. I'll probably need a little time to get fully used to it.
Yes, we're resting. We're sitting down. In the chair.
Why are you looking at me like that?
That armor you wear is standard issue for the Menancian Guard, right?
Originally, I've added some flair to it in a lot of places.
I noticed, especially with that open back.
We guardsmen pride ourselves on never showing our back to our enemies. It's my way of making myself live up to that. Plus, it makes it that much lighter and easier to maintain.
Dohalim, do you have anything to say about this?
Every guardsman is allowed to wear their armor as they see fit.
And you, Law?
Huh? Why are you asking me?
Cause you got no armor, bro. Ah, no, we don't need more meal. We got food. No. Let's see, who can we talk? We can talk to Sarah, Jolene, or La. I want to talk to our new party members, but now I gotta choose. I still want to talk to La, but yeah. Let's go.
Kisara, let's talk for a bit.
Got so many people to talk to.
Maintaining your shield? It's becoming a familiar sight.
Miguel was the one who taught me how to maintain my equipment after I first joined the Guard. Now it's just a part of my routine.
Your brother always seems to come up whenever I talk to you.
That's because we had no other relatives. So it was just the two of us growing up. He was my idol.
Hello, Christine.
The one I looked up to and wanted to be like. When I became a guardsman, Lagiel wasn't too pleased to see me at first. It was Miguel who really welcomed me aboard.
Lagiel? Oh, right. She was Miguel's second in the Gold Dust Cats, wasn't she?
I just forget I can't like
That's
interact
right.
with the chat when I.
She's always been a very critical and down-to-earth person. In other words, the complete opposite of a dreamer like me.
You're more an idealist than some pie-in-the-sky dreamer.
Even so, that's my brother's doing. He'd never let me stop seeing a brighter world. He always did what he could to keep me smiling and happy.
You must have meant a lot to him.
He wasn't just kind either. He always worked so hard to set an example for me and everyone else around him. He was a true big brother. So much so that when he thought I was asleep, he'd slip out of the house to go training on the outskirts of town.
You seem to know a lot about it.
That's because I only pretended to be asleep and would follow after him. You know what? I'm at a good stopping point with my shield. If you've got time, how about I tell you a couple more Miguel stories?
I guess I'd better get comfortable.
I'll take watch tonight. It's okay. Before we go, do you guys have everything?
On. There we go. Yeah, we did that. I'm gonna go to, before we head on out, display the map. Guess what's on the pond. We're gonna go to here. I don't know if we got all the owls in this area.
I think Hoodle senses something.
Let's see, this one would be them. No, there's only like 3. There's gotta be more. Hopefully in the main part of that one little forest area. Oh, okay. I just haven't been here in a while. I guess I didn't need to go here today. Probably because I'm not done with all the owls. There we go. Didn't show an owl stuff being here. I'll have to look off stream in the area.
You guys want to rest here?
It's not like it's hard to find them.
Judging by the stench, I'd say the animals at the ranch are all grown now.
Alright, we'll go here.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
Yeah, and Udo didn't come out for the owl stuff. Whoa. 27.
This won't be
To our level. Can't
easy.
see.
To me. Don't be such a...
Oh wait, no.
Airborne beast.
Can you take care of them?
No sooner.
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Will this help?
Cool.
Eat this! Slap! Now! Rising Warrior!
Lightning condensed!
Rising not shit! I'm not done! I'm on it! You're on it! You're finished!
Oh, push the wrong button.
Astral energy!
Say no more!
My hand was too far away.
Well done! Pierce evil!
It's on!
It's over!
Here I come! Eat this! You're mine! You're finished!
Do it!
Here I come!
Get toasty!
Bird strike!
Quite necessary when creating weaponry.
Alright, time to go after the big guys.
All right.
Stop right where it stands. Alright, here we go. Rolling's boost attack. Grows vines from the ground to snare enemies and strike them effective on.
There's nowhere to run from my art.
When he slows down, that's our chance!
It's like trying to keep up with a wall!
Now we're not.
Strike! Swallow blade! Take this!
Lightning orb! Dance in the wind! Sleep now!
Prepare to be sealed of fleeting foot. Actually, that's down.
What am I doing out there?
Let's talk in more duel!
Let's do this.
I'll be saving this one!
Can't get out of this.
Glacial Spear! Pierce evil!
Success.
You require
Got two people in
Freeze
love like this.
laser!
You're mine!
One stops and it's up.
In the wind! There you
Should've
go!
messed with
Fill
me.
that up!
Strike!
More than
It's over!
enough!
Do it!
Dohalim! This one's got your name on it!
action to action.
Mega Red!
You're mine! It's over! Here I come!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Do it! This one's got your name on it!
Action to action.
Nice.
Got some interesting moves there, Dohalim. I'm glad you're on our side.
I'm simply glad to hear that I can make myself useful to you all. Huh?
What's wrong?
We seem to have come across some rather unusual objects.
What, you mean that pile of garbage?
Garbage.
No mere garbage, I assure you. Still, I've never seen anything shaped like it before. I'm intrigued.
Are you curious about this stuff, Rinwell?
Yeah. I think he might have found some old Danon relics. They look like the remains of a bunch of objects that disappeared after the Renans first invaded.
And yet here I am, holding them without so much as a second thought. I imagine the sight must be unsettling to you.
Not really, just that it must be nice to be a Renan who has time to indulge in stuff like that, unlike the rest of us.
Are you interested in this stuff too, Dohalim?
Charmed may be a better turn of phrase. I simply love objects that can give me a sense of what their maker was thinking, the history that went into their creation. You see, we Renans have hardly any such objects that trace back to our distant past.
I still don't understand what you two find so intriguing about it, though.
Ow.
Why not? We're talking about our own culture here.
I get that, but it's not like this stuff is any use now, does it? It's just old. Real old.
Oh, but it does. Holding it in your hands like this, one can feel and engage with the distant past in a way no history book can ever accomplish.
I'll take your word for it. Well, seeing as it's Danon history, just make sure you're careful with it. All right, Dohalim?
But of course,
The horn-down hammer was used to beat back crocodiles. Artifact confers special effects simply by having them. Cool. Can now set 6 additional arts. Press G on the art screen to switch between panels. Arts are set into second panel by executing Control R, E, or F. Sweet. I forgot to do some upgrading after stream 2, like I always do. You can see, obviously.
I sent.
I still don't got like nothing there. Yeah, I'll have to look later.
Didn't even break a sweat.
Visibility along this path will remain limited for some time. Take care not to get ambushed.
I'm surprised you know the terrain here so well. Lords don't strike me as having much time for wandering in the woods.
Sometimes I would take strolls along here when I wished to be alone.
You always did have a
Right.
bad habit of disappearing without telling any of us guardsmen.
I don't know what's up there.
I've got a really bad feeling about this.
You're finished!
I'm not so good with airborne targets.
Pesky airborne scoundrels!
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
You're finished! Swallow blade! Rising orb!
Why'd you heal me?
Stop you dying?
Right.
Can't get out of this!
Swallow blade!
Only 4, I guess.
It's over! Swallow blade! I'm on it! Here I come!
We're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without you reminding me. Kisara, go for it! Prepare to crumble. Two-sided. Into the den!
I'm not done!
You're finished! Now! This ends
Keep
now!
pressing.
Consider yourself finished!
It is right there. It's like right above the These are videos.
That's some power you wield.
You're the one who did the heavy lifting.
Oh, so I should have gotten this right. What's in here? There's no owls in here. There's a nice chest.
Oh man, I hope I live long enough to regret this.
Too much!
Let me help. It's a school of the arts.
Come one, come all! Got fire!
It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire! Here, let me
Take
help.
this! First strike!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Take this!
Yeah, that one that I learned, I don't know how to place it.
The enemy wields art too.
We'll soon see about that.
You're finished! Not today!
Here, let me help.
Keep forgetting to use
Healing art. Don't mind if I do.
Dragon Roar! Coming through!
There we go.
Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! I'm on it! My turn! I'm not done! Here I come! Swallow blade! Slash! It's over! Rising Wyvern!
Do it! This
Like
ends
2 or
now!
There's always room for improvement.
Come on, open the chest. Nice. Let's see, what level are we on? Almost 24.
It's so hilly around here. I can feel my feet getting blisters.
That's mountain hiking for you. It can be pretty tough if you're not used to these sorts of trails.
I take it you're comfortable with them then?
Oh yeah. We used to run up and down these slopes all the time for our training exercises.
Damn. You weren't messing around.
Now, here we go. Let's get these guys.
No backing down!
Raging Cascade!
Infernal turret!
Here I go! Into the shadow! I'll be saving people now! Here's a healing
I'm not done!
Hey,
when did I get so popular? Take this! Now!
Radiant light!
Lunar Rondo!
Here! Leave the enemy arc to me!
No complaints here! Flash! It's over! Here I come! Flash! Rising Wyvern! It's over!
In here! This will come in handy. I'm only getting
In a
started.
vine?
Hit! Up and out! We're in the home stretch, guys!
What she said? Eyes on the prize!
That focus goes double for you, Law.
Me? How come I get singled out?
Talon Hurricane! Power of Dragon! Lightning Descent! I'll heal you all!
Rising Wyvern! Eat this! I run you through! Here I come! Nothing back!
Here's the evil!
Here I come! Dragon Sword! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Hear me! Flame of Fury!
Here's
a burning
Absorber!
Do it! Law!
Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang!
I can feel my
Sweet.
precision improving.
Ah, it's the back, way back. It's the way forward. A lot of ways forward here. It's almost like a maze. That way is the bonus stuff.
Looks like trouble with a capital T! Together we got this! I'm like bait to them!
Sweet pal. I'm all right to Andy. Don't mind if I do.
Now or never! Escape! Rising Wyvern! You're finished! You're mine!
Now!
Rip and tear!
I missed that up.
An astral art?
That's my cue.
Shut him down! Watch this! You're finished! I'm on! I'm not done! Rising Wyvern!
Here's a healing art.
Escape!
We're thinning them out.
Please? More like me.
Very friendly.
Rising Wyvern! I'm not done!
I'm only getting
Here I come!
Do it! Astral energy!
Say no more. You're quite the gunslinger.
I have to be, in this world.
Don't worry, I've got your back.
Swallow blade! Try this! They got me! Infernal turret! Take this!
Here's the lightning descent! Thunder blade!
This one's mine.
No escape! First strike! You're mine! You're finished!
Armor won't
save you!
Light astral
You see what
energy!
happened there is you crossed me.
Should've done that.
This one's all mine! You're done!
Here.
Now, big blast!
I'll
You're
just save
mine!
this one. Lightning descent!
Watch my hand! Can't move! I'll crush you!
That's around it. Shoot
Lightning
straight through
reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
I'll bring you back from astral energy! Full throttle!
Eat this!
Into the raging cascade! Lightning! In here! I'll Now or never. Here I come. Blue escape. Take it. It's over. I'm on. Slash. Coming through. Ha!
These are charged up a lot more as they go along.
Scarlet Inferno.
Yeah, I did do that.
Here's a healing arc.
My turn.
Lightning
Blue
arc.
escape.
Do it. Here I go.
Look sharp. Lightning Tiger Blade. See that? That training's paying off.
Sealed.
Hey, he's still
Stop time.
Okay, here I
Did you just heal me?
With this, I can become even stronger.
And thus our strength yet grows.
Stone building something. I don't remember who had it. Huh? Yeah. Yeah, no CP. We haven't gotten that far.
More Danon runes here too, I see.
Ways forward.
What were people even thinking back then? Trying to build anything around here.
Maybe they just had that much time and energy on their hands.
Nothing. We have to go forward somewhere. Don't want to backtrack and go through everything again either. Shit.
An opponent like this should be easy. Inferno turret! I'm on! Take it!
No one getting by me.
In here!
Here I come! Ignite! Take it!
I'm all
You're finished!
Annihilation. Ready.
Swallow blade!
Confiscate.
Here I come! You're finished! It's over! We're cleaning out!
Let me take the rest.
Wow, someone's feeling lively.
It's on! Blue escape! First strike! You're mine! Storm! Swallow blade! Talon hurricane! Rising Reaper!
Kikara, frozen.
Hammer!
Nice.
I've used a bit too much healing.
Sure builds up a sweat with this hike.
Rest assured, we have reached the top. It's all downhill from here, quite literally.
So Mahag Sar's just up ahead then?
Indeed. If you look, across this mountain is the Lord's Keep.
Just tell me there's nothing here. This is it. We still have to fight through a bunch of guys to get to campsite.
What's that big tower over there?
Campsite.
Judging by the stench, I'd say the animals at the ranch are all grown now.
There are a lot of materials I need to find. I still want him to have better stuff. So I wanted him to have this a long time ago. Put that on the side. Okay, we'll do this one. That's the best one so far, even though I kind of want, like, you know, a good upgrade. Definitely want a little stronger. No. That's what I mean by so. I missed what he said because I was just talking to him. Ugh. Yeah, we're camping now.
I think I'll read my book a little more.
Who's this?
I've noticed that sometimes we come across enemies who fight like you, and try to dodge our attacks at the last second.
I hate those guys. I can get some hits in when they move into attack, but otherwise they slip past damn near everything else I throw at them.
If what you're seeking is a way to more reliably hit them, there is a solution.
Try to outclass them on reflexes?
I possess the ability to command Earth elemental beings to some extent. They emerge as the land itself and take root on my command. They will swiftly bind the enemies, at which point you can dispatch them.
Huh?
What he means is that he can make plants grow to hold the enemies in place. At least I think that's probably what he's saying.
I'm glad at least one of us understands him. So basically, if we find an enemy that likes to dodge, we should let Dohalim handle it.
I shall do what I can within my modest means to help.
Oh, there's a lot. Let's just rest. Now we're good on food for now. Still got more with Kisara. We got a lot. I haven't talked to Dohalim yet.
Dohalim, care if I hang out for a while?
So, I said I wanted to talk to the new guys.
You worried about what's going on with Menancia?
What makes you think that?
Well, you were speaking to Kisara earlier, weren't you?
It's rude to listen in on others, you know.
Sorry. I didn't hear what you two were actually talking about, though. I just figured it was Menancia since it was the two of you.
Yes.
I am but a former lord who has abandoned his post. I'm no longer in a position to lead the realm in any capacity whatsoever. Yet Kisara still seeks out my opinions, knowing full well that is the case. This despite the fact I am no longer her master either.
Couldn't it be precisely because you're not her master anymore? It's natural for friends to want to hear each other's opinions.
I hadn't considered that possibility.
It's funny what you miss sometimes.
Hardly uncommon among artistic types such as myself. When lordships are decided based solely on one's astral energy, it can lead to funny results.
But even so, you still took your job as lord seriously, didn't you?
Certainly. I learned to perform my functions. However, I was less interested in ruling, so much as avoiding life and death decisions. Of course, such a mentality in the end led only to sickening pain and death taking place elsewhere out of sight. I pretended not to see or hear any of it, content to let our supposed peace and equality keep me blind and deaf to reality. I was a fool.
But you're making amends.
I would like to think so. The path ahead is dark, yet I still walk on. I merely pray that I shan't fall down any holes along the way.
Alright.
I do believe it's about time that I retire.
Nice, we're all getting along.
Shall we get moving?
Alright. What's this?
I just noticed none of you other Danans have spirit cores. Why is that?
Both of my parents were part of the resistance in Calaglia. In fact, my birth was kept a secret from the Renans.
Mine too. We always lived in hiding, so I never had a spirit core embedded in me like I was supposed to.
What about you, Alphen? You were a slave in Calaglia before all this, weren't you?
To be completely honest, I'm not sure why I don't have one. All the other Danon slaves around me did. I was the only exception. They tended to keep their distance from me to avoid attracting any attention from the soldiers, because of my mask and all. What about you, Kisara? Do you still have your spirit core?
No. I was able to find a good Renan doctor who's sympathetic to our kind, and had them remove it before I left. They did such a great job, the procedure didn't even leave a scar.
One of the benefits of coexistence, huh?
I know that once the spirit vessel was shut down, there wasn't much need for me to hurry. But still, I didn't like having that mark of servitude lingering on me any longer than I had to. It may sound a little strange to hear me say this, but I'm just me now. Not a guardsman or a slave. I'm my own woman. And this is my chance to have a new beginning.
Okay.
Not this way, I guess.
So I gotta sprint and jump in there. Mine. Right here I go. Hit.
Not this way, I guess.
Ow. It's not that way either. Attack this guy. Is this the way forward, or do I have to come back here later? Or is that Moxar somewhere else? Either way, I got a campsite, that's good. Okay, so that seems like a go later way. That's fine. At least we got a campsite to rest. That's really what I was looking for. I didn't have to fight through everything again. And that way, there's two roads that way. We'll go this one first.
Don't get careless.
Try this!
Don't tell me!
Here I come! Come and face me! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Here's a healing art. First aid.
The enemy will are good.
We'll soon see about that.
Here I go!
Here goes.
Did you just hear me?
Yes, I need you, remember?
Right.
Lunar Rondo!
Demon descent!
Flashing fang!
Easy! Way to go! Now!
Look sharp! Lightning tiger blade!
I'm all stocked up!
First strike!
Alright, come on.
Hollow blade! Rising one!
Together, that wasn't even a problem.
Oh, cool. That's a long way down. Nothing there. Just the way forward? I guess it
Still
was.
thinking about how to act around Dohalim?
That obvious, huh? Except I don't think I'll be changing much after all. Don't get me wrong, I'm not going to stay his servant. However, I am going to treat him like a fellow comrade, the same way I would with you or anyone else. For as long as I can remember, I've spent my life protecting others. But isn't that what friends do too? Support and protect one another in times of need?
Which in the end pretty much means doing as you've always done, right? If that's what you're most comfortable with, I'm certainly not going to give you any grief over it.
Actually, I've been thinking about how I ought to act around you all as well.
Oh?
When I set out on this journey, it was to rid Eldomenencia of its enemies and search for wisdom in the outside world. Wisdom that I could potentially put to use on my return. I'm grateful to you all for letting me tag along, but it got me thinking, what am I actually contributing by being here?
What are you talking about? You know how to hold a weapon, don't you? That's help enough.
Is it though? Sometimes I wish there was more I could be doing to pull my...
Oops, sorry about that. Jeez, I'm famished.
Now that you mention it, what do you guys normally do for food and meals when you're out and about on your travels?
What do you mean, what do we do? We find stuff to eat and eat it. So long as it's meat, I'm not fussy.
Eating what you like can be good for morale in the short term, but you need to think about your diet if you want to stay healthy.
Does that mean eating vegetables too?
Isn't that obvious?
It does, which I guess hasn't been happening up till now.
Yeah, to be honest,
I've just
we
been
could be
clicking
eating
yes.
better than we do.
Understood. In that case, I'll just have to make sure you're all staying healthy and eating right myself. Fortunately, I happen to know a thing or two about cooking as well.
You hear that, Law? Sounds like you'll be eating your greens after all.
What is it?
No, sorry, it's just... I was just wondering if you had any thoughts on all this.
It will do her good to have a project.
No, not Kisara. I meant you. Was there anything you wanted to add?
Me? Certainly you're not looking to me for culinary skill, I hope.
Typical Renan, leaving everything to someone else.
Rinwell, I don't think...
That said, should you need my skills on the battlefield, please rest assured I have no intention of shirking my responsibilities, regardless of who we may face.
I'm sure no one doubts that.
Ow!
Listen, guys, if we're traveling together, we should probably at least try to make an effort to get to know one another, don't you think?
I wouldn't get your expectations too high in that regard. Believe it or not, sometimes I'm not sure I even know myself all that well.
Alright, next area. Say Mount Diarrhea or Dira.
Hey, let's stop for a minute.
What's up? You already tired?
You want to pass out?
My armor's pretty heavy. I think I need a little rest.
I second that. All of this walking is starting to take its toll on me as well.
What? You don't look it.
We can't spare the time. There's places we need to be. Mahag Sar's capital, Niez, is our destination right now.
But if one of us collapses, it will only serve to slow us down. And in your case, Alphen is the only one who could carry you. Best to rest while you have the opportunity.
Enough already. I need a break, so we're taking one.
I don't need you fretting over me.
Fretting? Hey, it's not like I'm...
Oh, it's the edgy guy. Angsty.
Been looking for you. For me? Why?
Tell me you want to have a little boss fight here.
He's tough.
I would
Who
like
are
the
you?
shield
You
there.
said you were looking for me. Why? Beautiful, precious life. What the... That is all I desire.
So angsty. Ah, great, he's level
Then
28.
why are we
Fuck.
fighting? Who even...
I wasn't ready.
You're mine! Burn in hell! Take this!
Oh, fuck it.
Can't get out of this! Who the hell are you?
Oh, he dodged the thing you're not supposed to dodge.
His speed is unbelievable.
You mean he even surpasses a lord?
Where are you going?
Take this.
My armor won't save you!
Here, let me help.
He's more after health than
Laser
that.
Here's evil.
Take this.
Freeze laser.
He's like, all I need to do is dodge, and oh my god.
Did you just hear me?
Like, not even
You pay for that!
The earth throbs with pain.
In the wind. Air
One's all mine.
I'm such a failure.
astral energy.
Can't get out of
Everyone's dead.
Enjoy.
Lightning orb. Light action in the wind.
I'm not done.
Shield.
Fall.
More for the stockpile.
Damn, we're not even ready for this, dude, and I don't remember where I saved it.
I can't feel
blade.
anything.
Rising light.
I didn't think we'd have to encounter someone right here.
Finished.
See, we're not ready for this
Then
guy.
why are we fighting? Who even are you? I owe you one.
We're gonna have to watch all those pets.
I'm not done. Here I come. This is.
Here you go.
Take Who the hell are you? Bastard!
This guy's not normal.
We're not leveled up enough.
Unbelievable.
You mean he even surpasses a lord?
Try harder.
Here,
Not
let me
a
help.
chance. I'm not done. Stay away from my friend.
I'll bring you back from death to
Rising
this.
wyvern. You're out.
I'll bring you back from death to this. I'm not sure how we get out of this one.
You mean
All mine.
this might be the end?
No, never. Stay
Not
strong.
today.
Why'd you heal me?
Got it.
To stop you dying?
Now's our chance.
Take this.
Go. Burn it.
Fuck.
I can't feel laser.
Yeah, we're gonna have to go to the house. I think it saved us last time on the ridge.
I'll bring you back from death to
I
this.
can carve through armor.
Fall.
Think again.
Far enough.
Entertain me.
I'll bring you back from death to this. Resuscitation. Here, let me help.
Not done yet. Here.
You're such a failure.
I'm out of armor.
Entertain me. Start us. Any more of this and I'll burn out. Here I come. Enjoy. Take this.
Yeah, we'll just quit the and go through the other guys.
Prepare to be.
We weren't ready for this.
Here's a healing orb.
Crap.
No further.
I can only rely on
Thunder
myself.
field.
Take this.
Glacial spear.
Here's the evil.
Level 28, I think I'm still 24.
We're expert coming through.
And I was not ready for him at all.
Ready to go. In your dreams.
That's not doing nothing.
I never miss. Light astral energy.
Enjoy.
There we go. Something happened. Something happened and I got lucky. They had him in my party, what the heck? Oh! That gotta hurt. The owl's gonna kick his ass. So we just need to get through the first quarter of this now.
Is that all that you've got? Very well. Then die.
No, he's got a scar.
A wretch like you?
Ooh!
Till next time.
Shion, wake up, please!
Alphen,
Shion!
thanks.
It went through her heart.
Kinda crushing me.
Sorry.
It's okay.
But
And so am I.
plot armor is so awesome. You got stabbed through the heart. You were stabbed through the heart.
It's not as
She
bad
just
as it
walks
looks.
it off.
Not bad. That's... Shion, we thought
I'm
you were...
fine. Really.
Bro, you got stabbed through the heart. You weren't fine.
What the hell were you
Stabbed
thinking?
through the heart.
Well, you were trying to protect me too, you know.
Yeah, but I have the sword. It's different.
It's not different. Besides, Never mind. It's nothing. Anyway, thank you.
You got stabbed through the heart.
But I didn't. Look, I'm just glad that you're...
Oh, more flashbacks. More memories.
Alphen?
Sorry.
That guy said he'd be back. I think maybe we should get moving before he returns, right?
Rinwell has a good point. We need to go. Shion, are you sure you're okay?
Shion, are you sure you're okay?
Yeah.
Oh, you're
I
not.
already
You
applied
stabbed
some
through the
healing
heart.
arts to it. It didn't even leave a scar.
But his sword went nearly straight through you.
Your heart. Right through
I'm
the
all
heart.
right. Unless I've turned into some kind of ghost and I'm haunting you all right now.
No, I know you're not. It's just...
Look, I appreciate you looking out for me. But I'm fine. Really.
There was also that strange light that appeared when Shion was stabbed. It seemed to make the enemy retreat when he saw it. Alphen, do you have any idea what it might have been?
A light? I don't know. I was kind of preoccupied with other things at the time.
Now that I think of it, between that light and the blazing sword, just what sort of person are you, Alphen? Can you use Danon astral arts like Rinwell, perhaps?
He wouldn't know, Dohalim. He doesn't have any memories from his past, remember? Besides, we should really be getting out of here.
Yeah, a few more.
I suppose you're right. Forgive me. We've almost reached Nias, the capital of Mahag Sar. With any luck, we'll find a place there for Shion to rest.
Hey.
We're all dead. Dying. Bleeding to death. So this area is just made to be the fight area. No campsites, no like money. Knees. This place looks abandoned.
Are we in the right place? This place looks like a mess.
Yes, this is Nias, the capital of Mahag Sar.
I don't see any
Yes,
signs
not
of
knees.
people. And the buildings.
Yeah, this doesn't seem like the kind of place people would actually live.
No soldiers, no Danons, not a soul to be seen. Yet look at these facades. This is clearly a Renin district.
Hey, check out that drawing on the castle gate. That's the Darkwing's crest. It's from an old Danon legend about a hero who defeated an evil king with a torch and their trusty owl. That's his crest. I'm sure of it.
Really? First time I'm hearing it. So if someone drew it on the gate...
It must mean the Renans have lost control of the city.
Are you suggesting the Danons rose up and defeated the Lord here? Hard to believe, but not entirely unthinkable, given the evidence.
Let's look around and see if we can find someone. They might be able to tell us what happened.
And I still need to find all the owls of that other area.
This is horrible.
Is there
Hudo didn't
truly
come
no
out.
one here?
Hudo's out here though, so I didn't know there's owls here. Hello, is anybody home? I need to take a campsite and get into a campsite and take a nap. So either go there or there.
What are those out in the valley? Windmills? They're huge.
They're most likely used to harvest wind astral energy, so they have to be big.
I should just save, just to make sure we're not getting our ass kicked.
All of you, stop right there! Don't move!
They have us surrounded.
Who are you? Where did you come from?
You first! Show yourself!
I'm the one asking the questions here. Don't try anything funny. One wrong move, and I guarantee we'll blow you away.
What are you...
My name is Alphen. I came here from Calaglia.
Alphen? The wielder of the blazing sword?
Getting pretty famous, isn't he?
Here is my proof. Will that suffice? Or do I have to burn down one of those houses to make my point?
No need. I believe you.
Show your face. Where are you guys?
I'm Bayfon, of the Darkwings. Sorry for threatening to blow you away. We're still hunting down the remnants of the enemy forces, so everyone's more than a bit on edge right now. Please forgive me.
Remaining? Wait, you mean you already took down the Lord of this realm?
That's right. We took her weapons and turned them right back on her.
Are you the Danon leader here in Niez?
Nah, I'm just one of the commanders. Deadeye's the one who runs the show. I'd be happy to take you to him. Just one problem. The Renans. Seems the rumors you were running with them were true. You do understand, right? I mean, we only just liberated the city from their kind. Everyone's short on trust. And for good reason. Especially Deadeye. I think it'd be best if those two waited outside.
Oh.
Not going to happen.
I don't think it's a good idea for us to split up. It's too dangerous.
Then it's on your head, friend.
All right.
Our base is that way.
You could have left me behind, you know.
This isn't just about you, Dohalim.
Ah, yes.
I guess even after you beat the Renans, your work's only really just begun, huh?
Yeah. This place seems like it's got a lot of issues to fix.
Yeah, all the issues. What's this?
Dohalim, you forgot to take care of the fire yesterday.
Oh.
What do you mean, take care of? Ah, yes. You meant to put it out?
Yep. If it stays lit, we could end up in real trouble real fast.
I see. I apologize for not realizing that. I shall be more careful in the future.
The way he's talking, it's like the thought of putting it out himself never even occurred to him.
Moving on, Dohalim, I should mention that the clasp for your cape is about to come undone.
Oh yes, I tried to fix that myself, but it simply refused to cooperate with me.
I can't believe I'm hearing this. Are you telling me Renans can't even dress themselves?
Sure can.
Lords like Dohalim have attendants that take care of just about everything they need. So I'm not surprised he sometimes struggles with the basics.
Even by those standards, you've got to admit, this is still a little extreme.
Shionna's got a point. I mean, you don't see Renans like her needing so much help to get stuff done.
In my case, circumstances forced me to learn how to be independent. Even so, I still think Dohalim could afford to pick up a few more self-sufficient skills.
Well, specifically speaking, what would you suggest that I learn?
For starters, I think it'd be good for you to learn how to dress. And put on shoes. How to comb your hair is equally important. And learning to manage your possessions better. And then from there...
She sounds like his mom rattling all that off.
Oh, and another thing. About your owl, Rinwell.
What is it?
When he starts to molt, would you be willing to give me his old feathers? I think I could find a use for them.
What do you intend to do with those?
Well, recently, I haven't been sleeping well. However, I hear pillows made from owl feathers are very comfortable and wish to make one.
This is why I hate you, Renans!
What?
Did I say something offensive?
Next time, put your own needs aside for a second and think about how someone might react first. Then consider if it's worth asking at all.
Okay, let's do this one because I gotta use the restroom. But I got interested in that one.
Something wrong? You
Right.
look like you're deep in thought.
Not exactly. I was merely thinking about you two and your sense of etiquette.
Oh?
Etiquette?
Indeed. To be quite frank, I find your lack of manners to be nigh intolerable.
That's not being frank, that's being and forget it. Do we really need to talk about this now?
Yes, I find such impropriety on your parts to be deeply unsettling. It concerns me greatly.
What do you want us to do? We were slaves. We never got to learn how to be proper like you.
Yeah, what he said. Maybe you missed how we were just focused on
Oh, what I
surviving.
missed.
Perhaps, but Kisara here demonstrates that it's quite possible for a Denon to learn proper manners.
That's because I was given the opportunity to learn. Moreover, my duties as a guardsman required it. Not every realm is like Menancia, as you well know.
Yeah, I don't think it's fair to hold us to some other city standards.
Exactly. You've got to remember what it's been like for us living under the Rena elsewhere.
I will concede that you do indeed make a valid point. It would appear, for all my espousing the virtues of equality between our peoples, I was still looking down on the two of you.
You don't need to beat yourself up. I wasn't that offended by what you said, man.
Nevertheless, I shall mind my words from here on out. Having said that, I do believe you two would still benefit from learning the basics of proper society. I would be more than happy to teach you both when we camp out, if you like.
Yeah,
I might as
no,
well
I'll
do this.
pass. Acting all prim and proper isn't really my style.
If you say so. How about you, Law? Would you like to learn? Although I suppose my first task is to reform your attitude toward the idea of good etiquette.
You're not gonna let this go, are you?
I missed whatever this was. Missing, well, we got a lot of those. Catch up on. Yes, come on. Let's hopefully I can rest.
So you're Elfin, are ya? Thought you'd be bigger. Huh. Guess the armor beefs you up a bit. You've got a lot of people talking, you know. But in this town, I call the shots. You play by my rules here. Just remember that. Gotta say, I didn't expect you to run with a gang of women and kids. Those other lords must have been real pushovers, huh?
Seriously? Are you this rude to everyone you meet?
Don't interrupt me, you brat. Didn't your parents teach you any manners?
Why, you?
So you're the one who took down the Lord of this realm, huh? How'd you pull that off?
We just swiped the Renan's explosives. And then we blasted them all to hell and back.
Explosives? That's a pretty bold approach. But how'd you manage to avoid hurting your own people?
I didn't, that's how. But the chance to take out a lord was worth the sacrifice.
And the Lord? What did this sacrifice earn you?
Unfortunately, we couldn't manage to finish her off. But now we've really got the girl on the run.
She ran? A lord?
Yeah, the lady was just a coward. She had a whole lot more bark than bite, that's for sure. She's probably hiding off in a hole somewhere. But not for long.
Seems like this guy's more of a villain
Right
than
back
the Renan.
into town. Then she'll get what's coming to her.
I wouldn't be so sure. She may run, but she'll never go quiet.
Shut up, Bright Eyes! I would have run you through already if you weren't with the blazing sword here.
The whole reason you're fighting is to free the Danans in this realm, is it not? If
Shut
so,
your
then...
mouth, witch! That's enough! If you're really fighting for us Danans, why keep these bastards around? Why haven't you killed them already?
I'm not going to kill these bastards.
Oh. Is that the case, huh? Then tell me the point of this show.
They're my friends.
Friends? Renans are Renans. The scum-sucking bastards who've been draining our souls for 300 years now! But you know that. Maybe it's because you and that little lady are friends and more.
Can I keep the music loud or something? Because it's like... Yeah, good, you sucker punch his face. Yeah, okay.
Son of a... You'll pay for that!
That's enough. Deadeye. You know that was
This guy's like
completely uncalled
nicer.
for.
All of you, get the hell out of my realm! And don't ever come back! This is Danan's realm and it's ours, understand? I call the shots here. And I make the rules. I do, Deadeye, leader of the Dark Way!
Yeah!
Oh, I
Deadeye!
got cut out of the
Liberator
subtitles,
Deadeye!
but the-
You are the true leader of this realm! We're not afraid of any Bright Eyes!
It's only a matter of time before I throw every last Bright Eye out of this realm!
The Dark Wings! The Dark Wings rule!
surprised his jaw wasn't broken. He got fistful of gauntlet.
Hey, wait up. Told you so, didn't I? You should have left your Renin pals outside.
You don't agree with him, do you? I could tell by the look on your face in there.
That's how things are with him. He loses his temper, then I step in and calm things down.
Better you than me.
If that's all, I think it's past time we were going.
Look, I just wanted to apologize for what Deadeye said in there.
At least somebody's got some manners around here.
He didn't used to be like that. But, well, that's what losing most of your loved ones will do to a man. He may never forgive the Renins.
It's a little ironic how indistinguishable his manner is to that of a lord.
Hey, Bayfon? Deadeye mentioned the Lord is still on the run. Any ideas where she might be?
We looked all over, but found no traces of her. We heard some rumblings about activity in Estaluva Forest, but that's it.
Estaluva, huh?
Wait, you're not going after her, are you? Certainly won't win you any favors with Deadeye.
This isn't Deadeye's war, and we're certainly not fighting it for him. Besides, it's like Shion said, her type isn't going to go quietly.
Hey, it's your funeral. Don't say I didn't warn you.
We'll be sure to keep you out of it. Before we set out, though, is there anywhere around here we can rest?
Sure. Building at the end of the road, opposite side. It's all yours.
Sweet.
We use it as temporary lodging, to house people who don't have a new place to live quite yet.
We're not going to run into any trouble there, are we?
Rumors of a certain fiery sword have spread fast. I doubt anyone will be eager to give you guys problems. And here's where I say my farewell. You're on your own, but good hunting.
Before you go, how come you don't hate the Renins as well?
Oh, believe me, I've got my bone to pick with the Renins. Just not with two of them I've never so much as laid eyes on before.
Let's head on over to that lodge. We'll figure out what our next move is there.
Alright.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
Dude, it's been a while. Take a look around the city for the owls after we find a place to rest.
You see anybody around here who could use our help?
We can't chase after every little thing.
I keep forgetting to do some of these side quests. Kinda need to do some of them. See, there's the end. Even forgot to do them in the last city. Do we need to heal up?
That Deadeye creep certainly has a few screws loose, that's for sure.
Yeah,
forget that guy. Right now, we need to discuss how we're going to proceed.
What's there to discuss? Deadeye and his crew have already brought down the Lord here. Just let them finish her off.
I want to go after her.
I second that. I think it's the best thing to do right now. We don't know if the Darkwings have what it takes to beat her. I'm worried what'll happen if we leave her to her own devices.
You make a good point, Rinwell. And maybe I'm just being overconfident, but between us and them, I think we have a better chance at defeating her.
I have to agree. This realm isn't going to be truly safe as long as that Lord is still running around out there. We need to act.
Fine by me. But isn't Deadeye just gonna take all the credit once we're done?
Our job is to break down the walls that oppress Dana. What he chooses to build in their place, that's his problem.
Feels like
For
there's
now,
not a...
we'll head to this
we're missing
Estaluva
certain
forest
parts of the
Bayfon
story.
told us about. Whatever we decide to do, though, we should take some time to rest first. We've barely stopped since Menancia.
Yeah, we have barely stopped. We got our ass kicked.
you going?
Alphen.
You should get some rest. What's got you up at this hour?
Just let me be for a minute, okay? Why don't you go back to the inn?
That room. Subtitles.
I will when you do.
Have it your way.
Damn it. Damn it, Burger King ads are stuck in my head now.
The Lord's days are numbered. I haven't forgotten our promise. You can trust me, you know. Maybe even lean on me a little. If you want.
And if I say I will you finally give it a rest?
Yeah, of course. Try to get some rest, okay?
What was all that about?
Ah, nice. We're all healed up.
So we're just going to check things out, right? In whatever that forest is called.
Yeah, I'm
Estaluva
Tueday.
Forest. Next time, pay attention.
Before I leave this area, I'm looking for that freaking owl.
I think there's someone in trouble here.
Well, let's see what they have to say.
Come on, where'd that owl? We know it's here. That's my chicken.
I sense a poor soul who is in dire need.
Sounds like our cue to step in and help.
Yeah, I haven't really just done some quests lately. I didn't do it in the last area. Alright, I know I do a lot of these things. Some of these side quests I should just blow through and get the thing. We'll get things taken care of. Things are never going to change. It's going down, friend. Zugos, that's what. Okay, so it's Zugos one. Rumor says favorite kind of Zugos lords. We're afraid to go anywhere near them. I can understand their hesitation. If you need them gone, we're more than capable of taking care of them for you.
What the?
Hold on, pal. I don't want you just to exterminate them. If you could bring back any usable materials from them, that'd be great too. You must retrieve Zuko parts for what? Are you building something? Not building, studying. If I can demonstrate that even fearsome, dangerous Zugos can be used to make handy tools, that'll motivate people to hunt them. Can't always expect folk like you to come along and solve our problems for us after all. So you're trying to be more self-sufficient. That's very commendable of you. Actually, about those materials you're looking for, isn't this what you're talking about? Is this?
Yeah!
Yeah, because we got shit from killing a bunch of... Yeah, it totally is. Could I convince you to share what you have with me? Demi-humans? Oh, that's what those big things are? Yeah, we'll give them that.
Good.
Yeah, go ahead. Tell you, I need the experience. But generous people, you know that? Now see just what I can turn all this into. I'm sure I'll be able to make something useful. Thank you so much. That's the other reason I needed them to get recipes. Hey, come on, there's an owl somewhere in this area. Wisdom for the owls.
I feel like somebody's watching us.
Maybe there's someone around here who needs our help.
It's still me watching you guys. What's this? Oh, that's where we came from. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Just trying to turn around.
Stay sharp. We're going in.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
Yeah. Can't find his ass. I don't even know what color they are in this realm. Somewhere over here. There it is, green.
Hoo-hoo! Hoo-hoo!
I didn't
Look,
even find
Hoodle,
them all in
one
the
of your
last
buddies.
row. I didn't even find them all in the last room, so yeah, there's only 3 it looked like. Oh, so you have to go around this.
I hear a voice. Somebody's asking for help.
Yeah, fine, this guy.
Hopefully it's nothing
Oh,
that'll
it's
be
this guy.
too hard to deal with.
I think it's that same guy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, for mi amigo. I forget what voice I had for him. Mi amigo. I knew fate would bring it together once more. Remind me, you're that wander guy, is it? I'm a minstrel who tells many a tale about this fleeting world in which we live. They call me the Wonder Bard. Alright, you. I remember you.
I see.
I believe we don't have the pleasure, sir. You may call me Dolim. You claim to be a minstrel. Is that to say you're well versed in music? Oh, but I am indeed. There isn't a song I haven't sung or an instrument in my hands I have not mastered. I wish I could remember the voices for half these people. I can only remember the voices I have for the main characters. I see. As so it happens, I'm also a connoisseur of music myself. Is that so? Could I perhaps trouble you with a little rendition, kind sir? This is gonna take a while, isn't it? Alas, fortunately, I do not have any instruments on me, but I would be more than happy to indulge you with a short poem. In a sea of crimson trees, I spy an unknown fellow, standing free within the breeze. Oh, Donna mio! Your words are like music to my ears. You have quite the rare talent, sir, I must say. You really think so? That I do, and now I must return the favor in kind. Where do I begin, faced with such weight? Indeed, words fail me. I am at loss. For what can I say but gracias? Oh. You, sir, have thrown down the gauntlet. Allow me to.
Great.
I can't take any more of this. We're leaving, Dolim. You're welcome to catch up with us later.
Excuse me.
Wait, do not leave yet. With so many brilliant minds among you, perhaps I can entrust you all with the legendary instrument. What are you talking about? I hate a musical instrument, knowing that one day I would meet the worthy inheritor. You'll find it at the location detailed in these notes. Be warned, only his smartest shall solve the riddles contained within. I ask if you have chosen ones. Will you take it upon yourselves? Yeah, sure, yeah. These talks of riddles and instruments has me most intrigued. Good. Very well, we accept your challenge. Then have complete faith you shall emerge victorious. I'll put this one on,
That's some cryptic text, all right.
It could mean anything. Can't we just look around the area for clues or something?
Hey, maybe these are supposed to be different locations?
Oh, now you're into this too, huh?
wherever it's at. And now I gotta go that way. We get all my guys to level 20 something. I'll grind. I want to make sure I get into a couple of areas so that I have a little wiggle room to grind for everything. For next stream or so. Mahagsar, Valley of the Four Winds.
Ah, got sand in my eyes.
The winds are strong here. Mind yourselves.
Ugh, even the inside of my mouth is all sandy.
Poodle, don't get blown away, okay?
The winds outside the capital are blowing as strongly as ever.
You can definitely see why people call this place the Valley of the Four Winds.
Indeed. Mahagsar is the realm of wind, just as Ganeth Heros is for water.
Earth, water, fire, wind, light, and darkness.
Can't say earth, wind, fire.
Aligned
That's
to darkness, leaving each realm one element each.
Is that because some elements are easier to gather in certain areas than others?
That is certainly possible. But I suspect the biggest reason is to prevent the lords from squabbling over resources.
Funny. You would think infighting would come naturally to an elite class vying for a crown.
True, but the Renans rule as a minority. Fighting ourselves would just be destructive. Though, as you saw in Menancia, any abstention from fighting is merely a facade.
In the end, you all get usurped whether you like it or not.
That may be true, but something tells me that this time is different.
We have to catch up to the Lord first if we want answers. Let's keep moving.
Rock formation.
I've got a really bad feeling about this. Sleep now.
Ah, no more stuff is true.
These ones get the strings around us. Let's get you all tucked away. I'm on it. Talon Hurricane! Healing circle!
Ah, it's not true.
Prepare to be sealed.
Helpful will try to dodge a lot more.
Perhaps bound is more appropriate.
Less talking, more doing.
In here! Rising water! Burning strike! Here's evil!
We can turn the tables on him.
There are still more left.
Right. No time to hold back. Here I come. You're finished.
Holy Dexter! Hit!
I'll smash you! Slash! I'm on it!
Come on.
I really owe you one.
Do they not teach you to say thank you, Indiana? Not to a Renin, they don't.
Swallow blade. First strike. Swallow blade. Soda. First strike. You're mine. You're mine.
Lightning
You're
orb!
finished.
Do it!
Swallow blade.
Demon's Descent! Flashing bang! Easy!
Way to go!
Come on.
Take this. First strike. Swallow blade.
Here, power of water! This'll come in handy.
Well, then, I should probably think about tonight's menu.
Venture forward.
This won't be easy.
Don't be such a pessimist. Here's evil. Like astral energy. I'm not so good with airborne targets. Here.
Take this.
Get on in there.
We got flyers.
I've got this. Let a marksman handle it.
Luna Rondo. All yours. Soda. Here I come.
Lightning laser. Thunderbolt.
Right. Come and get. Blue escape. Mirage. Take this. Swallow blade. You're finished. Rising Wyvern. Soda. You're mine. Swallow blade.
Here goes lightning.
It's over.
I'm out of arrows.
Swallow blade.
Do it.
Ah, I won't get charged.
It's over. You're mine.
Dance in the wind. By the power of water.
Here I come. Do it. It's off. Look sharp. Lightning
Boom.
blade.
Woo! I think my wrist.
We won that by a mile.
I need to get one of those things where you just squeeze all day, you know? Builds up that muscle. The owl is over here somewhere.
Somehow, things are even worse outside the city than they are inside.
Yeah, it's all ruined. Houses and everything else.
Even if it was all in the name of beating
I love
the
that
tenants,
shit.
this is...
Retro sunglasses.
Look, Hoodle! One of your buddies!
Yeah, I could. Playing it, I could not take any of the characters seriously in the cutscenes with the shades. Like, it's fun and stuff, but I could not take anyone serious.
Do you sense one of your
Whoa. Oh, yeah, camping fishing spot.
friends, Hoodle?
Why didn't the Renans take advantage of all of these ruins around here? It seems like a missed opportunity.
Most likely because it would be inefficient for harvesting astral energy. That's what dictates the current positions of each realm's capital.
Plus, Renans are averse to using anything that belonged to the Danans.
I won't forgive you!
Try this! First strike!
Heal! Flame of
Glacial Spear!
Go away! You're mine! Swallow blade! I'll take you all on! Eat dirt!
Dance in the wind!
You're mine!
In
You're
here!
finished!
It's so good, guys.
10 pack. I'll trip it up.
Take this!
Here, let me help.
I'm not done! Strike! Swallow blade! Here I come!
Eat this! In the wind!
Here I come! Strike! Strike!
Like astral
Strike! Swallow blade! Start! Stardust! Here I come! Here I come! It's over!
Well, someone seems in tip-top form.
Nothing new about that.
Take it up!
And still as humble as ever.
Rising Wyvern!
Thunder Field!
Here I come! It's over!
Now!
Did you just heal?
Astral Energy!
Say no more!
The heavens must be smiling.
There's some dialogue I wish would stop after a while. Like, did you just heal the one?
Oh man.
Early in the game, it's just this blind
to
thing.
regret this.
Here I come! Go, go, go! Blue Rondo!
Airborne
You're mine!
my spell.
Okay, here I come!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
I'm out!
Swallow blade! You're on! You're mine! It's over!
Lightning
Flash!
Thunder Blade! It's over! Lightning!
Shut up! First strike!
Here, let me help.
We're in the home stretch, guys!
What she said? Eyes on the prize.
That token goes double for you, Law.
Me? How come I didn't say that?
It's over!
I'm out of ammo.
Where are you going?
This one's all mine!
I'm all stuck. Do it! Thunder Field!
Remote!
Astral Energy!
Say no more! Got it!
Well done!
Yeah, especially one.
Healing circle!
Swallow blade!
Lightning condemn!
Now I can let loose!
Thunder Blade!
Take this!
Do it! Shion!
Get toasty!
Bird strike! I'm even stronger than before.
It's one of those ones. Macro. I have never really beaten those special beasts. I think that one was level 40 in that one area. Okay, we're not going in here yet. Oh, yeah, we will. Heal this guy. I still don't know how to fish.
Hey, didn't we find a recipe that...
Yeah, we can use this for it.
Let's see.
Am I imagining things? Or are there
No,
a
no,
lot
these
of
are
big
actual-
Zoogles in this area?
No, I noticed that too. There's plenty of food and water to go around here. For a Zoogle, this just might be paradise.
No, so
Great,
this is
that's
just-
exactly what I wanted to
are.
hear.
They're not those special ones. They're...
Is there a reason you're looking at me so intently?
Shion's kind of turned into the local fashion critic in our group.
So this is what lords like you wear. Certainly looks the part. I can tell at a glance what high quality everything is.
It's not often Shion's that impressed. You wear a lot of rings too, don't you?
They were a gift.
Ow.
Purchased rather cheaply, or so I was told.
What's your definition of cheap, exactly?
I believe it was around 100 to 200,000 gold.
What? If my wolf head cost 10 gold, then that'd mean... Holy crap! They cost 1,000 times more?!
10,000 times more.
If he sold those things off, I bet he could build a damn mansion with them.
At the very least, he'd never go hungry the rest of his life.
You're all beginning to sound alarmingly interested in my rings.
Yeah, we'll cook. Kebab. Leaf-wrapped fish. Sea bream. We don't have that many sea bream. Salmon. Pahiko. So is that... Egg, potato. We don't have that many eggs. That's why I got the damn chickens.
This looks perfect. Guaranteed to hit the spot.
So now we got Renwell, Law, Kasiara. Well, Law's been waiting for a bit, so we'll talk to Law.
Mind if I join you, Law?
Oh, hey, Alphen. What's up?
Nothing. I was just surprised to see you weren't training for once. Got a stomach ache or something?
You know I don't literally train around the clock, right? I do take breaks.
Do you? It seems like you're training every chance you get.
Well, yeah. It can't be helped if I want to get stronger. Still, it's important to let your muscles rest.
I don't know, I feel like we're going to get to the Lord.
That's what my dad told me anyway.
Zephyr said that?
When I was a little kid, yeah. I would get so excited whenever he came home. I always followed him wherever he went and tried to learn as much from him as I could. He said, it's good to be passionate, but don't overdo it. Just like there are times when you want to take a break from studying, sometimes your body wants to take a break from training too. I was always rushing around and forgetting to rest, so he ended up telling me that a lot.
That definitely sounds like him.
It's nothing to get sad over. Still, I can't help but wonder if that was my dad's way of teaching me the dangers of rushing into things too quickly. Then again, maybe I'm just overthinking things. I wish I'd had more time to talk to him about this kind of stuff.
Alright.
See you guys tomorrow.
Ah, sweet, what are we unlocked? Groin boy. Sent flying bust up the cover without being downed. Here's his attack. Oh yeah. Alright, let's see what else we got. We'll get that one. That one. Look at that one over the other ones. There's a lot of stuff we need to look at. Okay. That we should have gotten a long time ago. Good, I'm searching for all those owls. Makes it a little more worthwhile. So that's an aerial attack for her. Combo. That one should have had that one a long time ago. Charged arts. Really needed like upgrade. Hey. If I've upgraded her a long time ago, we wouldn't have been screwed several times. I'll get that one. Okay. Boost gauge. Ah, we'll get her that one later. Shione, like to see. I've been using it, not those two. But yeah, now I gotta get Shione's. Haven't been getting hers either. Faster AG. Oh. A lot we can go through with this. Oh, I need to get that one next. Do this. Yeah.
You
Sweet.
guys ready to hit the road? I know I am.
Let's see how much one of these guys are.
I've got a really bad
27.
feeling about this. Lightning orb!
You picked the wrong fight!
Here's a healing orb!
I'm not try this!
Hey, look, don't get in trouble again.
I remember this was a basically a boss fight.
Excited. I'm only getting started. It's in the sky and mine.
No way!
Sweet, I'll heal you all.
In a bind?
Get on in there with the others. Healing
Okay,
circle.
that thing can dodge, but
Sorry,
it's not.
We've all got enough.
Yes, ma'am. I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
I'm gonna heal up after this and then avoid these guys until I get a little more towards that level.
Here's a raging cascade. Here's a healing orb. There. First aid. He's saving. Mega red. Radiant here.
Yeah, it's just basically that boss fight, but now it's normal. It doesn't have the weak spot.
So much for sitting this fight out.
That wouldn't be it. I'll take it from here. Let's see how you handle this.
Oh, sweet, now she's doing that. I'm sure she could do that stuff.
I'll heal you all.
Damn it! If only I'd been more careful.
Oh, wow, I was dead with that.
I still got some fight left in me.
sealed.
Healing circle. Chinese supernova. Raging
No
cascade.
further.
Burning strike. Glacial spear. Here's the evil. Let's get you out. Freeze lancer. Lightning condense. Thanks, Kisara. Mega red. Expert. Coming for power of water.
Blade!
Ready and ready. Armor won't save
You're
you.
mine!
Raging cascade.
This isn't looking good! Hold nothing back! Dragon form! Coming through! Ha!
Okay, so not until I'm a little more leveled up should I take
Scarlet
it.
Inferno!
Here's Here's a healing
It's
art.
on!
First aid. I never miss.
First strike!
Hold together. Just a little longer.
Thanks for the sympathy.
Get it together. We need you in force.
I really owe you one.
Into the shadows.
That's fun.
Lightning orb. Forward action.
Try harder!
Woo!
Now or never.
You won't
no,
get
she's
away
not
with
yelling
that.
about the
Here I go. It's over. Raging
Doing this upgrade, everyone's getting there over.
Focus, Ringo. If you can't rely on yourself,
Don't be a martyr now. You've got all your friends here.
thanks.
I may have
Shit.
bit off more than I could chew.
Stay away from my friend!
I'm on No further. Now I'm in the groove. Armor won't save you.
Slide! You're mine! First strike! You're finished!
I'll run you
Try
through.
harder!
I'm out of ammo.
Eagle
Take
fly.
this! You're finished!
Oh, now I'm real mad.
Woo!
This one's all mine! Swallow blade! First strike! Burn! Slide! Swallow blade! Stardust! Mirage!
We're doomed.
Pull it together, Law.
Sorry, right. I'm calm.
Both flew overdrive,
Can't end here!
and now I'm fucked. Yeah, can't really do much with those guys. They're not in the party to fight. Get
I
out
hope
of
this
the way.
axe frickin' does it.
Now or never.
Can't get out of this. Do it.
Yukara, I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life.
Good thing I did that. Ah,
Knowing
fuck.
when we're in too
If only
deep
my
is
thing-
necessary to survive.
We may tend to push ourselves a little too hard.
Yeah. If only my, whatever I'm thinking of. I can't think of it.
The Vermilion vegetation certainly gives this realm a distinct, if somber, ambiance.
Seems like there's lots of fruit and plants that we can eat.
I also can't help but notice the ceaseless howling of the wind.
It should be easy to dry our laundry out here.
I can't tell if these two are actually having a conversation or what.
Nah, we already got this. Ah, no one wants to talk now, huh?
Make sure to get some good rest. Well, off we go.
Let's just avoid all these things and get back to the main road, huh? We're not strong enough yet. We gotta level up more. But I do know once we get closer to like level, see, only one of us is 25. I do know when we get a little closer, we have somewhere to go to grind like a motherfucker. Kids will be good to grind out when I'm closer to their level. Alright. Continue this way towards this campsite.
Let's dispose of the trash.
I'm surrounded.
Take this!
More for the
Swallow
top.
blade!
Annihilation. Cover the casters.
First strike!
I can carve through walls.
You got flyers!
I've got this. Let a marksman handle it.
I owe you one. All yours!
So much for sitting this fight out.
That wouldn't be a complaint, I hear.
Nope, that is silly.
This one's mine.
Now I'm in the groove.
Here I go. Here's a healing ray.
Hit some more!
Look sharp. Lightning fire blade.
Oh.
That training's paying off! Take this!
Ah, yeah.
Well, we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
Sorry to be
I'm quite aware we've all got enough.
Yes, ma'am.
Now! Astral energy!
Say no more. I can feel my power growing. That's no ordinary enemy I see over there.
Oh, man. I hope I live long
In the
enough to
sky
regret
is
it.
mine! Confiscated!
Glacial Spear.
It's a duel of the arts! I never miss!
Flying spree! Why can't they drop this shit?
Sion, can you take...
Astral energy!
Say no more.
Well done!
Alright.
An astral arm?
That's my cue!
I can carve
Shut him down.
I'll be
Nice.
saving!
There we go.
I feel stronger. I mean, a bit.
Good. We're counting on you, Rinwell.
On me? Well, I'll do my best.
Dude, we can just drop down here.
Judging by the stench, I'd say the animals that the ranch are all grown now.
Damn it. We give the chicken the miracle feed. See what we got. Oh, we don't even have stuff to make that one. Nope. Oh, I got something to make this. Ah, probably got that lizard fin when we killed that one thing. Got nothing for him though. Inferno Fang, we need to find those. Yeah, that's the flashbang shield.
Have you...
It's been armor. Oh, so whatever shield I give her is the one she has, so you can't use oh, there we go. I don't know, I kinda like that one a little more.
Guys checked your equipment lately?
Camp before the next area.
I feel all bent out of shape.
I know what you mean. Hard to settle down after seeing all those ruins.
We fought hard to help liberate the people of Dana, but every realm we've been to along the way could have easily turned out like this.
When powerful forces collide, the destruction they leave gets that much worse.
So we've been lucky things haven't turned out worse
Yeah,
up
I
until
should have
now?
found the
Regardless, I don't want to see this realm
get
get messed up any more than it already is. We have to capture this lord ourselves, no matter what.
Nah, I think we're good for now. No one wants to
I'll
talk
see you again
now.
tomorrow. All right, guys.
It's like
Ready
it's
to
like
go?
I hit the magic pattern and then I talked a lot. Nobody wants to talk to me now. Fuckers. You guys are assholes. Now I'm going to be, after that one thing, I'm going to be saving every time before I go into a new area, you know? Nah. Alright, here's the forest. This is where we need to go. I can go back to the other area when I'm...
This place gives me the creeps. You really think that lord is hiding out here?
Be careful. The air is dense with astral energy. Something's not quite right about this place.
How are you able to pick up on all this stuff anyway? Is it something that all astral arts wielders can do?
I must admit, I'm curious myself. Perhaps her den and bloodline has something to do with it.
Dohalim.
Apologies. I meant no disrespect.
Stay alert, everyone. There's a good chance that she already knows we're here.
Oh. I had all these coins on
Something
this
feels
tower.
odd here. Be on your guard.
My keys and crap. I didn't know where they were.
I suppose if you're a lord going into hiding, a forest is one place to turn.
Is it gonna give us that fight right away? I mean, I should
We
do
don't
this
know
and
for
save
sure
this for
she's
next
here.
time.
Keep looking.
Run up here first, and then I'll probably wind it down and then grind while we're gone. Looks like the elevator's stuck. Damn it! What the hell did the Renans do to it? We're not going to get out of here unless we find a way around it. Why don't we look around and see if there's anything useful? A wise idea. Perhaps we'll find another way down. That's alright with you, Shion. Sure. That's why you go that way. So, alright. We'll, this. We'll do this.
You're so amazing, Kisara. You can cook, you can fix weapons. I feel like there's practically nothing you can't do.
Maybe you should take a page out of her book and learn to make yourself more useful then.
I'd be happy to teach you if you want, Rinwell. I learned most everything I know from my brother.
Really? Even how to sew and do laundry?
Yes, indeed. He knew how to do anything.
Sounds like he was a pretty handy guy when he was alive.
He was. I'd always follow him around and badger him with questions. I was a real pain in the neck. Now that I think about it, he and Legil were the ones who taught me how to raise cats, too.
Legil is that woman who was with him in the Gold Dust Cats, right? I remember now. The one with the really pretty hair.
Funny you mention that. He also taught me how to maintain my hair. Not that those lessons stopped it from getting all tangled up during training.
I think it still looks gorgeous.
From what I can tell, it would appear as though the only thing he didn't manage to teach you was how to apply makeup.
No, but that didn't stop him from trying. He really wanted to teach me everything. Only reason he couldn't was because I prioritized my training.
And here I was trying to make a joke.
I can't tell if she's being serious. The only one here who knows him well enough was her.
Yeah, I guess only Miguel could have told us if it's actually true.
Alright. I'm going back to the wild area. Grind while I'm off stream. Would go a little bit longer. I think that's good for now. Gotta make sure I get start and then go.
Finally, some open space again.
Yeah. I think it's a good place to stop. For now. Oh. Can't even hear the music of the game. That sucks. Well, as always, you guys are the Pack Cybernetic signing off. See you guys later. I forgot to make sure this was on so I could go, hey! Alright. Whatever. Bye, everybody.